Simplify each of the following. For part A, we have the square root of 8. To simplify this, we need to see if there are any perfect squares that are a factor of the number under the square root sign. So we can write the square root of 8 as being equal to the square root of 4 times 2, where 4 is a perfect square. One of the properties of surds means that we can separate this as the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. Now we know that the square root of 4 is 2, therefore the square root of 8 can be written as 2 times root 2. For part B, we have the square root of 54, and once again we need to see if there are any perfect squares that are a factor of 54. So we can identify that 54 has 9 as a factor, and we have 9 times 6 as giving 54. Therefore we can write this as the square root of 9 times the square root of 6, and the square root of 9 is 3, meaning the square root of 54 can be written as 3 root 6. For part C, we have the square root of 125, and the perfect square that goes into that is 25. So 25 times 5 will give 125. So we can write this as the square root of 25 times the square root of 5. And now the square root of 25 is just 5. Therefore the answer is 5 times the square root of 5. Lastly, for part D, we have 2 times the square root of 48. And we can write that as 2 times the square root of, and 48 has 16 as a perfect square being a factor, so 16 times 3 gives 48. That means we can write this as 2 times the square root of 16 times the square root of 3, which will mean it's 2 times 4 times the square root of 3, and 2 times 4 is 8, meaning that 2 times the square root of 48 can be written as 8 times the square root of 3 when simplified.